What's up, boys and girls? Your boy TeKRaJ, and I'm back with another player review. Now, Flashback program came out before the weekend, right in time for Weekend League, and Cam Newton was probably one of the most popular cards from a name standpoint. Now, in Madden's history, specifically Ultimate Team, they always kind of do Cam Newton dirty. Strong arm, okay as far as scrambling, horrible accuracy. So this one has 82 speed, 92 throw power, 80 throw accuracy short, 80 throw accuracy mid, 75 throw accuracy deep. Now, he's not too expensive. You can definitely get him under 100K, in some instances under 150K. His price may drop, I mean, who knows. 85 acceleration with that 82 speed. As far as carrying, it's going to be a 78, which is not bad at all if you ask me. It's funny how his jumping's pretty good, but then trucking, elusiveness, pretty much all the major stats are in high 70s. Spin move and juke move are going to be in the 80s, so that's not bad for a scrambling quarterback. Now, of course, everybody fumbles this year, even some of the top tier running backs, so you're not going to want to basically like tuck it and run a lot with Cam Newton. But either way, I mean, let's compare him to other quarterbacks, because 89 overall is better than most quarterbacks. Now, the first thought that came to mind was the team of the week, Derek Carr, one of my favorite quarterbacks out there, and he's a little faster than him. It has a little more throw power, but obviously not as accurate. Now, if you can look at like an Aaron Rodgers, another 89 overall, it's the same thing. He's going to have more throw power, but as far as accuracy, he's going to get blown out of the water pretty much by everybody you see out there, including this Alex Smith, team of the week Alex Smith. You know, definitely slower, less throw power, but you're going to get a lot more accuracy. Now, the best kind of scrambling quarterback before that Derek Carr came out was this Andrew Luck, and as you can see right here, just a lot better. Now, here's the difference though. This Cam is super affordable because you're going to be able to get this Cam and a whole bunch of like receivers and stuff if you go with him, because he's cheaper than most of these other quarterbacks. Most of these other quarterbacks, including core elite Derek Carr, are more expensive right now than this Cam Newton. So what's going on is you're seeing a lot of people picking up this Cam Newton, and that's why I thought it was very important for me to go out and pick him up. Now, I actually played a lot of my weekend league with this Cam Newton, so my experience with him is a little different. I scramble a lot. Now, what's going on right now pretty much in the meta whenever you play against people is you see a lot of people drop either in cover 4 or they have really deep Tampa 2s with adjustments. So what you're gonna see here is how it was for me during weekend league. And what I came up mostly was definitely cover 2s all the time. So if you're going to hit me with cover 2s, I'm going to attack the middle of the field. And Cam did a pretty good job of doing that. What happens in weekend league a lot of times whenever you're playing people, they find like some kind of cheesy coverage. Like I said, usually it's going to be a cover 4, show 2, or it's going to be some kind of like Tampa 2, but the glitchy blitzes don't work. So what I was able to do with this Cam Newton all day was basically pick things apart. Early on, I never noticed any of the inaccuracies, but I realized maybe that was because I do the bomb squad for entertainment a lot of times, but most of the time, like right there, you saw that was a deep throw that was pretty accurate. The only time I'll throw it deep to like that is if I see somebody's wide open, and when I had no pressure and I had a receiver running wide open, a lot of times I was making that throw. Once again, cover 2, I even know he was using it, but because of that throw power, I was going to be able to get it out with some sip over the middle. However, knowing how accuracy has worked this year, it kind of started worrying me. I was expecting at some point to basically just fall victim to the inaccuracies, but he surprised me, man. Like, a lot of these throws were a lot better than what I thought. Now, usually I'm max protecting, so even if people are blitzing me, like I don't usually feel it, so that's not a big deal. The other good thing about Cam is that he didn't lose any accuracy. If anything, he was more accurate whenever I was on the run. I didn't realize this until earlier, but a lot of times with him, what I would just do is scramble like that, and even if I was under pressure, it didn't matter. He was never going to overthrow it. I guess that's the big thing about throw on the run that a lot of people don't realize. If I had to slide protect and maybe go to my right, sometimes I was like, I'm not even going to set my feet, I'm just going to throw it, and he would do stuff like that. That's a dot over another deep blue that he was able to get behind the defense and kind of make it happen. Right here, as you can see, guys, if people try to come up and basically overcommit to my run, because he gets it out so fast, and right there, once again on the run, I did set my feet there, but as you can see, just crisp passing on the money. However, I had about maybe 2 losses where I was like right here, 4th and 19, look at that wide open receiver. This happened more often than not. I just wasn't able to record as many of them as I would like, guys. But right here, let me show you something else. Now, here's the thing about Cam. Where I saw him really excel was running the ball, bro. Like, running the ball, it was one of the things that kind of made me hold on to him. I was seeing some other YouTubers that are more and more of them are kind of picking up this quarterback, and it's just like when people just drop back in coverages after you start dotting them up, look at all this space to scramble. And whenever you have a quarterback, obviously most of the time I'm going to be, you know, sliding. But what happened more times than not, bro, is that I would have enough speed to get to the outside like this, and instead of going out of bounds, I was like, man, screw that. I'm just going to try to take it into some contact and I'll be okay. Now, that's not very smart because you're going to be able to fumble more times than you would like. But this would happen more times than not. I mean, if you're going to come out here, bro, you're going to get a hit stick and they're going to make you pay for it. Now, right here, here's another example of a bad throw. Once again, that was 4th down, bro. Like, I could not have afforded. I'm going to show you this other one again. Wide open, no pressure. This is going to happen as you progress. When you first play with the card, you're going to be like, oh, man, I don't understand what all the big deal is about. But what I noticed, too, is I don't think this card has a clutch stat. More times than not, those bad throws came like in 4th quarter and crunch time situations. Like, the closer the game was late in the game, the easier, the more susceptible I was to actually throwing a bad throw. Pick this card up if you don't have good cards. Like if you've been rocking with that Dan Marino from Long Shot, you know, or even like the Devin Wade or something like that, you haven't really felt this is a like, or if Tyrod Taylor, for example, if you get the coins, upgrade to this card, man. You're gonna love it. You're already gonna be used to some trash ass throws, and so you're not really gonna notice it at the beginning. That high throw power is just gonna expose people. So that's my thing right there. I think he's a good lower level quarterback, but still for 100 and something thousand, bro, that's a lot. Like, I would probably give this card like a 6 out of 10, you know, 6.5 out of 10. Anyway, drop the like. Let me know who else you want to see from the Flashback program. Subscribe if you're new, but most importantly, take care of yourself. Peace.